Great. Actually, we're going to go and do CCTV. What's up?
Give us a little wave, Nina. Say hi.
That's it, man. You?
Yeah. Oh, you're doing it now. Wait. Come on. That's it.
It's an incredible background of Disney movies. What was it about this story?
Well, firstly, I lived with 5 kids, so everything I was basically family.
I need a little smile for this. Brilliant. Thank you. There we go. You're warming up a bit now. There you go. There we go. You're warming up a bit now. There you go. Well done. Thank you, mate.
And just to the centre here, please, guys. Thank you.
Straight ahead, please.
And on the end as well, please.
And again, just back on the edge, boss guy.
And here. Get the two of you step in the centre, please. Here, please, guys. Thank you.
Straight ahead, please.
And on the end as well, please.
Big start, she right.
All the way to your right, please.
Are you ready? Right, Samuel.
What's your name?
Can you sign this poster, please? Oh, it's a video. Mina, can you sign this poster?
Luna, can you...
Ladies, please keep going down. Thank you very much. Be careful, be careful.
Well,
Yeah, so wait for them to finish that bit.
No, Lucas is... I work with him, but...
really appreciate it. Woo! Wow, hi.
Guys, these all need to go back, right? So Mina.
Just right over your left shoulder.
Will, can you get a picture? I was rolling, it's rolling, it's rolling. Will,
like this is my second premiere.
His stand-up persona into this character's actors. We didn't even know we could do that, before he did it. And that gave me the end with the music and the old school hip-hop flavor. And I could just infuse my sort of persona into the Genie and have the people nostalgic.
Oh my God, it's me and Naomi.
If I pull out around the trouble, it's your fault with me. Come on!
Thanks, Bill. And center. And slide slowly to the right. And back to the left, All the way to the left. Center.
Please. Mina, can I get a photo, please? Here, please. Mina, can I get a photo, please?
Mina, can I do a photo? Mina.
The stories have been cultivated so well that they hit on human ideas that
Remember me from Aladdin?
open the human heart.
It's going to be a long time.
Hopefully it'll be a long time.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Bill. Thank you, bye, Bill.
Action! I love that Guy Ritchie counted me in for something. I feel like I've actually been in one of your movies now. This is great. We are here with the cast of Aladdin, and I have to ask you guys, how is the magical carpet tour going so far? Marwan, you up first.
Well, it's going really well. I'm standing here, so that's how good it's going. Yeah.
It's amazing. This is surreal. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, and we hope you enjoy the film tonight.
Oh, I feel so excited. I'm in my hometown, London. Very excited to be here. Sorry.
So excited. Look, she's got a coughing fit. She's that excited. Look.
She's all choked up.
I mean, literally, Will, you guys shot this movie in the UK. How good does it feel to be back in Leicester Square for all these fans?
No, this is fantastic. We shot here and we shot a piece in Jordan. So, and the weather's the same as it was while we were shooting.
Guy?
Yeah, Will prefer Jordan.
It does feel great to be back in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, I love being here. I live here. I bought a house here. I loved it so much.
That is the right answer. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Aladdin, one more time.
Really, the music is what got me. I spent some time in the studio messing around with the music before I made a decision. Robin Williams did such a brilliant job. He really revolutionized what you could do in animation. he changed the game. So I was a little nervous about that, but the music gave me an in. When I started messing around with the music and started playing around with a little bit of the old school hip hop flavor in the music, that's how I sort of found my in to the Genie, to be able to create a new signature to it while not compromising the nostalgia. You know, there are some beautiful ideas in this movie. That Disney magic, these stories, and the way that they have really crafted these stories. Like the idea of, you know, a young man, a street rat as he's called in the movie, falls in love with a princess. We all kind of feel like that a little bit, you know. So being able to play in a movie that's about someone learning how to be comfortable being themselves and realizing that you can have all the things you desire as you are. You're already lovable. You're already deserving. You're already worthy, you know. And then for me, being a genie as a part of helping somebody find their way to those ideas, it's a perfect movie to me.
I am so excited. It's been 2 years since we first started. Can you believe that? It's been so long, and we love this movie. We hope that people enjoy it as much as we enjoyed making it. Then I think we'll be great. Only that she was my favorite princess growing up. I mean, pretty obvious, right? She is Princess Jasmine. It's one of the most iconic princesses and one that I gravitated towards when I was a little girl. I think for me, I was just so excited to have the opportunity to humanize such an iconic animated character, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to humanize her, make her more well-rounded, give her a strong narrative, and ultimately she wants to be the leader. You can expect everything. This movie literally has all of those nostalgic songs that you know and love and more. And there's such a powerful message. You know, the Princess Jasmine that we put forth is strong, and she knows her own mind, and she has a really wonderful arc. So I really hope that like little girls watch it and feel empowered. Then I would feel like I did my job.
I'm excited. It's my first time seeing it fully finished and with an audience, so I'm really excited. You know, he goes on this journey that everybody goes through, which he's trying to find himself, he's trying to learn that he's good enough, and he's trying to find his personal identity, so I think everyone can relate to that. I kind of just put my head down and started working. You know, we had 15-hour days, and I did my best to try and perfect everything as much as I could. You know, we've empowered Princess Jasmine in this story, and Aladdin does that a lot. He tries to sacrifice for those around him, and he sacrificed for the Genie. So I think we've modernized it quite a bit in that sense, and hopefully people can relate. I want them to feel more love, I want them to feel inspired, and I want them to go home and try to become better human beings, because we can all do that. Probably one jump. You know, it's Aladdin's big number, and he gets to sing and do a lot of stunt work. That was a ton of fun working with the stunt team.
Very excited. Yeah, very excited. I mean, I've been, you know, as a child, I've been so excited about playing the video game, watching the 1992 movie. So I've been always fascinated by. You wanted to be Aladdin, you wanted to fall in love with Jasmine, and you hated Jafar, so that has been present in my life since 1992, so yeah. If you have Guy Ritchie as your director and Will Smith playing the Genie, and a lovely Naomi and Mina as the two leads, that's what brings the new authentic style of this movie. And that together with all those iconic songs and the Disney story, that is exactly why this movie is made. Well, I want them to sing those songs for the next 2 years. I don't know, I just hope that they'll really love the movie. I hope that they'll be as equally as excited or even more excited, and that their memories of the cartoon aren't sort of disrupted, and therefore I hope that the film will only add to that beautiful story that Disney has created.
As I was just saying, actually, the only audience I really care about are my kids. I've got to see them every morning. And I reckon if they like it, and there's 5 of them, then I reckon all the other kids will like it. So Mum likes it, and the kids like it. So I think I'm in good shape. You know, I think if you just concentrate on making it for one family, you really take care of all the other families. And the families are big Disney fans, and needless to say, I'm up to my eyeballs in family movies, and I have been for the last 10 years. So it felt like a milieu in which I needed to indulge myself. So far so good. Well, it was enough of familiar stuff because it's about Aladdin. It's a street kid who cracks on, and then the rest of it was completely unfamiliar territory that involved full-blown traditional musical and Disney princesses. So it was exotic enough yet familiar enough. Trying to fuse those two worlds together is an exciting challenge for a director. I mean, it's fun, and it should be fun, and it should be challenging in the right ways. I hope it's not going to be super predictable. I don't think it is, but you know, you got to remember, I'm trying to entertain my kids as a challenge in itself, because entertaining kids is a challenge. So I bore them in mind.
Decided we're back in London.
Yeah,
we were shooting here, so this is like coming back home.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's such a dream come true. We've been to some other people's premieres here, and to have our own movie here is really exciting. I think it's one of those messages that's always, you know, relevant. It's sort of, you know, you are enough, is sort of the message of the movie, you know. And I think we look at sort of social media right now and all these other things that are happening, and people struggle to feel good about themselves. It's a movie that essentially says, you are enough. Just feel good and know that is the case. So I think between that and the opportunities to update Jasmine and really empower her as a female lead, I felt like there were a lot of exciting reasons to do this right now.
It's just a great classic love story. 2 people from 2 different sides of the track, and they fall in love, and it's a really sweeping romance.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, we had, you know, such a weapon in Naomi. You know, she has this incredible voice. She is a recording artist, so we knew we wanted her to have a signature song in this movie. And then we had the opportunity to team up with a hero of ours, Alan Menken, and Pascal Paul, who, you know, are incredibly hot coming off of all they've done in both Broadway and film. So, you know, they really wanted to do something that felt inspiring and felt modern for her character. They actually based it off a line in the original animated film where Jafar tells her that she should just remain speechless, and Pascal Paul got really excited about that idea and started writing lyrics and then working with Menken to come up with the song. So we think it's a really special signature number, and again, it's just one of those things that makes this movie different. You know, it feels like we wanted to give something new to the audience.
So for this movie, we bring back the original classics with a slight modern twist. We love what Will Smith has done with the music, but then to have a new song that's so powerful, every time we watch it, the hair on our arm just raises up. So it's a really powerful, emotional song.
I mean, it's a dream come true for me. It's my favorite animated movie as a child, so to have an opportunity to work on it was just a dream come true. You know, I knew the word to every single song, you know, since I was a kid, and when we started working on the project again, it was sort of like, I hadn't forgotten any of these lyrics, you know, so when you're there and you have, you know, you're shooting these musical numbers for 5 days in a row, and we're all hearing the songs 1,000 times, and you don't get tired of it, you know it's something special, and you have this chance to work with a real classic and sort of putting your own spin on it, so it really was such a dream come true for us.
There's a chance to work with a major movie star, Will Smith, and at the same time discover new voices, both musically and also acting-wise. So to see Naomi, to see Marwan, to see Mina as well, it's really exciting. We searched literally all over the globe to find this cast. We're excited to introduce these new actors to the global stage.
It's such a rush of energy. Red carpets are wonderful, you know, because you're coming into this event. This audience is going to see the movie for the first time. It's just this anticipation and excitement. I love it. Aladdin is, first of all, this Aladdin especially has a new emphasis on Jasmine having her voice heard and having her empowered, and I think that's very timely. And of course, Aladdin's journey in, you know, in wanting to have his wishes and yet to be selfless at the end is so special. Well, you know, we've got a lot of really interesting styles in it. You go from Middle Eastern and then to like golden age of Hollywood, and then we go to like Harlem jazz and like Fats Waller and Cab Calloway, and then from like a whole new world with a heartfelt ballad. It's a lot in one package there.
Hey there, it's Lisa with some cool animated movie trivia. Did you know that Elsa is the oldest Disney princess at 21? Snow White is the youngest at 14. Jasmine is 15. No wonder she didn't want to get married. Ariel, Miranda, Aurora and Mulan are 16. Belle is 17. Pocahontas, Anna and Rapunzel are 18. And Cinderella and Tiana are both 19. Who's your favourite Disney princess? Let me know below. And remember to click down here to subscribe or on the side for more great content.